already making bugs.
So, dialogue, level design, and artificial intelligence. So the artificial
Yeah,
intelligence would be the people who were trying to stop you from hacking, right?
I guess. I mean, it's
Like the programs and stuff.
yeah. So that
So that'd
should
be pretty
probably
high.
be
They
the
don't really
focus of this game.
that much level design. Maybe.
Don't. Yeah, somewhere around there, I guess. Mid-level design.
Yeah.
Level design is a bit, for some of the genres, it's a bit arbitrary because, well, you have
Yeah.
dialogues, level design, and AI. That's what you decide on, and it doesn't always make sense in
Yeah, I'm
the.
not sure what dialogues exactly would be.
No, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, let's just
pretend
leave it
to-
at the middle again.
The middle is fine. So
Alright.
we just focus on what we would hope to be in the game.
Oh, there's the research points. I couldn't find them before. Alright, there they are.
Hey,
I'd hope it was a company sales record. It's our only game.
yeah, and it sold 10k units. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Ooh,
Yeah, and I rest my case.
yeah,
The
I don't know what to do
world-
here. With this,
The world design is obviously.
let's go a little low. I let's just boost these a little bit. Keep the world design down. How's that look?
I think that looks fine. I'll just take them.
Alright.
You want? I think you want the graphics and sound. Yeah, that's a good. That's a good setting for a simulation game.
Okay. It's already off the market, apparently.
Yeah, your first small games really doesn't last long. Good thing that we have a new game ready to go to bring in some cash.
Oops. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Oops.
Alright. Should we see if these go up a little more, or should we just finish off this right now?
Just finish
we got
it
a
right
bug.
now.
Okay.
Oh, wait for that bug to go away. There we go. And then you should just go.
And they added in you can change the name of your game right before you release it.
Oh, that's a nice new feature.
Yeah.
If you get some inspiration while we should probably remember that feature is there, so just start games and then you can think up.
Oh yes, that's
clever
probably a good
names while
idea.
we're going. You have a new tech record. That's always helpful.
Oh no. 5.
Oops. Oh, well, it has had one score less than last game, so
Yeah.
it's
Still pretty good.
still doable. It doesn't really take off until you have the research points to create your own engine.
Yeah.
That's basically when you start making money, and it's the first major wall. And create a report for it, maybe. So since they,
Oh, it actually has it. I don't remember it having that name before. The Govador 64.
no, I can't remember the Go for Door 60. It might have had it. I just remember the G64 part.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure this will happen.
there are some fun throwbacks to the history of electronics
Yeah.
in this game. Of what is said to outsell everything else.
Yeah.
So remember to get in early on the Dreamcast. Well, so you should probably be doing something at this point.
Oh, right.
You still don't have enough research. That's
We can research a new topic before we get to our new custom game engine. See if we can get something that's better. Sure. All right. We have space.
We have space.
And hunting.
Space. Oh.
We should probably go for space.
Yes. Space is good. That goes to a lot of genres, so...
Yeah, it's a good genre.
Yeah. They can make a lot of space-related games. Oh, Hacker is actually selling quite well. Oh, nice. Yeah. So remember to create a report for Hacker, since that's a new feature they added. I think let's just click anywhere. There we go. Oh, it hasn't. Ninvento, yes.
I think they changed the name of the company in this release too. They probably did a lot of changing names a little bit more.
Yeah. Yes, industry experts doubt home gaming consoles. What are you doing this month?
Oh, level design is important for.
Oh, well there you go.
For okay. I don't remember what type of game this was because I was really short memory.
Game.
Okay, simulation. Okay. So let's, I guess we're going to develop a new game.
I guess that's where we're at, basically.
Alright, so let's do a space game?
Let's do a space game.
Space strategy or space action?
What? Wasn't action a good match for the G64? Yes.
Yeah,
or
I think we did adventure before.
Do strategy. Yes. Why not? Let's make a strategy game.
Alright, let's make a strategy game. Those are always good.
Space strategy.
So it actually adds these to your strategy. Wait.
Oh yeah, so action we haven't made, RPG we haven't made, and strategy we haven't made. So we have made adventure and simulation. So we have those numbers.
Oh, okay, I get it. That's actually really helpful.
They seem to have added a lot of helpful little tips to kind of nudge you in the right direction.
It's weird how this how you can click the thing here or down here, but not here. So what should we call? Oh yeah, you had space. Should we call it Space Intruders? Because that's a different genre, isn't it?
That's really a different genre. That's more the space action for the Space Intruders.
If I remember Space Strategy, they always had like really irrelevant names. Like
they tend to have it.
Like musical names for some reason. Like Symphony or...
Symphony, yeah, of course you have the whole... Let's just take some random celestial element and name our game after it.
Yeah.
Alpha Centauri, Masters of Orion, etc, etc, etc. So that's kind of what we have to go. Game naming.
I used to have like written right next to me a whole like list of like game names I'd come up with before.
That would be helpful.
Not sure where that went. So
could call it friendless space, but that's probably too bad a pun.
yeah. So okay, let's call it. Let's call it friendless space.
Why not?
I believe they also added longer names. You can name things longer now.
Oh, nice. Friendless space. The important thing to remember is that what got me quite sad in the first time I played through this to any extent was never make a sequel early on, because you have to research sequel to make official sequels. So
yeah.
Oh.
2D graphics.
Yep.
Oh, that's okay. Wait, what did it we get for? We didn't have anything for strategy. All right.
I would say engine and gameplay tends to be important elements.
Yeah. How's that look?
Yeah, that looks fine.
Okay.
Just leave this story for.
I believe this is our third game, Elkery.
Yeah, this is our third game.
We start immediately with bugs.
That's a good starting point.
Yes. We need AI. We need the level design. Dialogue can probably remain closer to the middle.
I think we can almost get most of the dialogue at this point for. So just yeah.
Right about there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks good. So just AI and level design should be what's important for strategy. Then again, who knows what
the
makers
who knows
of this
what they
game
programmed
think.
it. Oh. Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's a good game, everyone. You should buy it and play it.
It's a fun game and it's relatively reasonably priced as well. So.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's more or less good where it is.
Okay.
World design, I don't think that's that important.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what world design's supposed to be either.
No, it's because you have level design as well.
Yeah.
So it's.
If it was like an open world game, because you can get open world for your engine, I'm sure this is more important for that.
Yeah, this is. I mean, we have level design set quite high, so let the world be bad, I guess, and focus on graphics and sounds. Have some nice bleeps and bloops. This should probably take us up to the research points we need to make our own engine as well as soon as this ends. There we go.
Should we wait till one of these is maybe a little higher? Because I think we're... Oh.
Yeah, that seems good. I mean, we're out of bugs. That's the most important part. Oh.
Okay. Because the design and technology, you said we should be outdoing ourselves. But, alright.
At the first couple of games, you are going for a set goal, but as soon as you reach that goal, you are basically competing against your last game or your best game, as the case might be.
Alright. Okay. So let's finish up.
Yeah.
And we gotta do a record on technology, I think.
Yeah, I think the last one was 11, so that should be love this new combo and new topic. Oh, leveled up gameplay.
So let's release the game.
Fresh game, yeah, that's a great idea at this point of the game. And after reviews,
Hey, 8.
8, hey.
Another 8. 8. I got a 7. Close enough.
Oh. That's a good release.
That's a really good release. For the third game, that's a really good release.
Yeah.
Let's generate a game report for it while we're thinking about it. We can do contract work if we're short on things to do.
Yeah, they are. Well, you are rarely short on things to do at this point, but
Yeah.
as soon as you get a bigger company, then contract work actually starts being a good way to finance your bigger games.
Yeah, I got there,
contracts are
and then that's when I went bankrupt.
Yeah, you have to hold back a bit, because if you run straight to medium games, then you're basically going to start bankrupting yourself immediately. So.
Oh, we have enough to start a game engine thing.
Yeah.
Space gameplay is very important. Yeah.
Well then. Good thing we focused on that.
Yep.
Great.
I don't know why I'm writing it down, since it seems to keep that somewhere where you could probably bring it up. But let's, do you think we have enough money to research a game engine?
I think we should have enough cash to do the first engine, yes. Okay. Because I think that also means you won't have to rent a game engine, if I remember correctly, or is that later on? Who knows at this point? Oh, so this is just the research to...
Yeah.
Yeah, to actually unlock the game engine, but... Oh yeah, you can just create a new engine, you don't have to...
New research available game tutorials. I think that's new.
Hey! I think it's earlier at least. Or I might be completely
Well,
mistaken.
yeah, it could be earlier, because I didn't get very far. What is it? Custom engine.
Take a look at the research first, perhaps.
Oh yeah, the research.
Yeah, let's just see what we have available, if there's anything.
I need 15 research points for this.
For the tutorials, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep that for our second engine then.
Okay, so we should do our first engine now?
Yeah, and just start making games with that engine, and then get a couple of new things like controller support and all that before we do a new engine.
I think there are additional costs to engine besides this, aren't there? Or is that, am I just mistaken?
I think that's most of it, and we have...
Yeah,
we should have enough to include everything.
Alright.
There might be a few extra costs, but this is no more than 90k, so even with the extra costs we should be fine.
What should we call this game engine?
Well, game engine naming.
Yeah.
We could always go the Crytek way and call it not CryEngine, but Beast Engine, or we could try and find a clever name, but I am.
I'm gonna pick something up next to me, and that will be the engine name.
Yes. The important part is never to change it and just keep adding numbers.
Okay, that doesn't help me. The York engine.
The York engine, yes.
Well, no, let's call it the Moose Engine.
Moose Engine, yeah,
Since
that's
this is
good.
for that guy whose bio says he likes moose.
Oh.
Even though what he asked me to play was pirates.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So, is that it?
Actually,
Well then.
he might be a bot. I'm not completely entirely sure, but it's kind of mean to say that.